Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. You already know what the vibe is. You already know what's gonna be giving. Another wig review, and this one is from this company. It's looks like this, and it is curly, looking very delicious. Let's see how this goes. I have not done anything to this wig except for wetting it and plucking the hairline just a little bit. Like, I didn't really do too much. So this should be like a really quick application, and let's just see how this goes. A little bit of details about this wig. It came pre-colored, as I said before. The knots technically came pre-bleached, but I mean, I can spot a few that needs to be updated, need to be bleached a little. And it is 13 by 4. Not my favorite, but I can make this work. And the cap size seems to be average, but my head is more than average, so I would have liked a large, but that's okay. Okay, so I have applied it, and I'm not even gonna lie, I look like a true lion right now. And one thing I've realized is that the lace, it doesn't come forward enough. That's why I do go for larger cap size. So the first thing I'm going to do, but without even moving forward, is I am going to cut right here so that the lace comes forward a little bit, if you guys get what I'm saying. So let me show you. If you have a big head like myself, I always cut the lace on the side right there, and as you guys can see, I can pull it forward a little bit more. And that's what I have to do with a lot of my laces. And be careful, because when you cut the lace, it's gonna start ripping, so you have to be careful with how you're pulling it. Don't pull from here, but pull from like the front that's not cut. So now I have more flexibility to move the front part of the lace around. That's why I always say I really want a larger cap, but they don't get it, but that's why. Okay, homie, I'm helping you out right now. I am gonna go ahead and clean my skin with some alcohol. When I apply this glue, where is it going? Nowhere, absolutely nowhere. Yeah, so you guys have to kind of clean all the oil, all the dirt, everything away, because it's in the way and it's rude, and we don't need that as part of this application process. And I'm going to take you guys from simpleton to baddie. Just trust the process and come along with me. I'm going to take you on this journey, okay? So I'm going to be using the Kiss Almighty Lace Bond glue. I love how easy it is to just grab this glue, honestly. I don't use it all the time because, oh, it's my favorite, but I use it all the time because it's just easier to grab and use because of this right here. Alright, so I'm going to be doing about 1.5, psych, nah. I'm going to be doing about 2 layers of this glue. So I'm going to put it here, I'm going to pull it down. You guys know how I always do this, look. It's the same curriculum every year. So you guys already know what to expect with moi. So yes, I'm going to wait for the middle part to dry and pull it down like I normally do. And then I'm going to get it cracking with the sides. I'm going to I'm going to let this section dry, and then I'm going to get back to you guys when I'm going to apply this lace. Alright, so I've waited for it to dry as best as I can. So now I'm gonna go ahead and apply this, and I'm gonna do the little comb method I always do, so watch along. So make sure that you are pressing the comb into the lace when you are applying this lace down to the glue, because it kind of helps with it to, you know, blend in, to sink in, to, you know, meet new friends, form friendships and bonds. So you want to do that, and it's gonna, because this lace is a little bit small for my head, it's gonna lift. Don't be afraid, don't get scared when it lifts, because that's gonna happen because it's a little bit snug and it wants to pull back. But you're gonna have to become the master and take a hold of the reins. y'all already know what the scarf does. Y'all already know what that scarf does. I'm not even gonna tell y'all. But anyways, I'm gonna hurry up and try to let the sides dry, and I'll get back to you guys to proceed with the next step. Right now, you know, I'm looking very wild, looking very lioness. But everything is down, and I'm gonna quickly take my headscarf. And it is essential that you do this because it will help your lace to stay longer and to sink in and become friends with your skin. I'm gonna give this hair a little bit more zhuzh, a little bit more life, because right now it's looking very much dead, very much ugh. So I'm just gonna spray it with some water. There's nothing in this but water. I hate to put heavy products in curly hair, as you guys already know, because I just feel like it just weighs it down and it gets very matted and crinkly quickly. So I keep it very light, you know. It just needs water to shine, really. And with this, just make sure it's as damp as you want. I like mine soaking wet so that it dries curly. So you guys see how that section looks. I want everything to be clumpy like that, so that when I proceed and it dries very nicely. So this is just a preview. This is how it's looking. This part is really wild, and then this part's a little bit more tame. Okay. All right, so it's time to cut the lace, and y'all already know how we do's. We're gonna start with here, and I think I'm gonna just do 3 snips around the hairline, and then I'm just gonna cut in a jagged motion. Now as I'm cutting, I can see that the lace is, you know, not exactly, it's not HD at all, and it's not like brown. It's like this weird off color, which, you know, let's see if I can like try to mask it, because I like when my lace looks, you know, HD, looks real. I don't have to do a lot for it to look good. So let's see how easily it is, because some of the laces on some wigs that I wear, they're not HD and they're not brown. They look like this, and it's easy to kind of mask that. So let's see how that works out for me. Alright, so I've tied the scarf down again after cutting the lace and like gluing that little section that was sticking up. And so basically this is how it's looking. I did pull down a few of the little hair because I am going to be doing some little baby hairs, because this is curly hair and I'm trying to have a pop. Should I do a middle part, y'all? I think I'm going to do a middle part, because this little parting space is centered in the center. It doesn't have like side parts, so I'm gonna have to work with the middle part right now. Alright, so at this point I'm just gonna cut some of the baby hairs a little bit shorter, because some of them are a little bit too long. So I'm just gonna go in like this. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this edge control. I'm so used to having like darker edges, so me doing this little orange edges looks so weird. I can barely see them because it looks like my skin tone. I don't even know how that looks, because I'm not even looking at the camera, you know? I'm hoping it looks decent, but you guys are gonna have to let me know. So at this point, I'm just gonna put the scarf back on and try to let these edges set in, because I don't know what the heck I just did. Yo, my edges look so shiny. But yeah, the only thing I can do at this point is set it and forget it and hope for the best. Alright, so guys, this is how my hair is looking. I have finished letting it sink in. I finished detangling the hair, and yes, it's giving. So the only thing I have not done is put a little bit of powder on the lace, which I actually like doing. That's a light one, but I do this because I just feel like it gives it more of like a natural look, like it's coming out of my scalp, especially when the lace is a little bit off. And then after this I add a little bit of like foam or something to it, so you guys will see what I'm doing. But if you take a little bit of like foaming mousse and then you like gently, not too much because it's water based, kind of gets rid of a little bit of that cast. It kind of gets rid of a little bit of that cast, if you guys feel what I'm doing. But yeah, this is how the hair is looking in the end. It's really gorgeous. I really love the curl patterns on this. I love the length. I think the length is about 20 inches because it is curled up, but the hair is soft. It's really nice. Let me show y'all what the length is looking like. Yes, mama. Yes, mama. Yes, mama. Yes, I'm really liking this. It looks so good. As you guys can see, I'm looking like a copper goddess. I own all the pennies, mama. I'm looking like a copper goddess, period. I look good. Good enough to eat. Yes, but I'm loving this so far. I'm gonna see how it works out for the rest of the night into tomorrow. But as you guys can see, the hair is pretty nice. I keep running my fingers through it because it's so soft and it's so detangled. Like, oh my god, this hair is so light also and fluffy. I'm just loving. It's so light and fluffy, y'all. So light. It's just, you guys can see how light it is. If you guys are interested in getting a curly wig like this, something of the same color or a different color, you guys can go on the website. The links will be down below in my description box. I will see how this hair progresses. If you guys do want an update, just ask me. Like, I'll always tell you guys. I don't care. I know most of the wigs I do have. I don't mind giving an update on that because I know the reason why you guys watch these videos is to see how the company is or how the hair performs. And I know for a lot of people, they're like, oh, you may get a good one, but I may get a bad one, and I know your pain. I go through that all the time. But you can watch multiple reviews on the same company or the same wig, and you guys will see how it works and make your own opinion. But based on me having this wig, I can say that it's pretty nice. Curly hair does get a little bit more tangled and matted over time than body wave or straight hair, so you have to take a little bit more care with it. And that's why I don't like to use a lot of heavy products, because I feel like that too causes it to tangle and get matted and crusty, like the stiff wear wigs, you know, that. Yeah, no. So I'm gonna be checking it out, and then I may make an updated video with some of my recent wigs, and this will be included in how it upholds how it's going. Because if I'm only going to be using water in this wig as I do all my curly hair, you guys should know if that helps it to not get matted or anything. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you for watching me slay all day. You know, this was easy, this was light, this was nothing too serious. But if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe down below. It's that big red button. Even if you're colorblind, you should see it. But anyways, thank you so much. Check out my Instagram for more inspirations and just me being dry and not really posting a lot. Just come support me, yell at me in my comment section. I give you the right to. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace, stay pretty, and shout out to the Copper Queen. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys later, and until then, bye.